we are going to create something that's going to be smarter than us.
The world will be automating more and more jobs that people have now.
Just like with any tool, I think it's very important to know what the tool is and what the tool can do for you. The advent of AI has given us some new capabilities. There is a kind of a new level of productivity, a new state that we have gone up to, where people can actually use AI to summarize things, they can use AI to generate boilerplate, they can use AI to help accomplish some common tasks.
But the skills gap is huge.
Imagine having the knowledge of over 150,000 books instantly available. Even the smartest among us would be put to the test. But that Rolodex of knowledge can save you time and unlock new levels of clarity. Whether you're doing schoolwork,
use it to give me examples of how to write an essay or correct any mistakes, usually.
Planning a Euro trip.
I planned this whole trip with AI, with ChatGPT.
Or even coding an application. Large language models, LLMs, come in many forms. There's Copilot, Claude, Perplexity. You can even plug them into your own websites. But without good prompts, they're just powerful tools waiting to be guided. In this episode, we'll teach you how to prompt better with 7 tips to prompt like a pro. Number 1 is be specific. This might seem obvious, but don't just say, write a summary. Tell it the what, the who, and why. For example, if you say, write a blog post, it's not that specific. But if you add things like word length, topic, and audience, it can make a better result. Number 2 is provide context. Context goes at the top of the prompt. It tells it what role to play and what it's helping with. A travel agent might be helping with honeymoons in Japan or budget-friendly solo trips. Number 3 is to assign a role or persona. So this kind of voice and tone can really help to shape the result. For instance, you're a climate specialist focusing on a specific area like the Great Barrier Reef. But when you use something like voice, be careful, because if you make, for instance, a Gen Z marketing script, you might wind up with something like this.
Our studio guides are based and have mad riz. We stand a hydrated king.
Body is tea. I fear this is my type.
Who is this diva?
Tip number 4 is to use structure. Structure equals speed, whether it's lists, code or JSON files, scripts or essays. Writing styles like persuasive, descriptive, or analytical shape how ideas are expressed, and the LLM adapts to match them.
I see that your writing is a little bit wild. These are the elements of style.
Number 5 is say what not to do. Don't be afraid to add guardrails, like don't use corporate buzzwords, assume technical knowledge, include emojis or marketing cliches. All of these things can help make the results a bit tighter. Number 6 is to show intent. Add your why to the prompt. Purpose can help shape the response. For instance, summarizing an article for a busy CEO who only has 2 minutes to read it, or explaining a complicated subject for a 5-year-old. Maybe you need to prepare a research abstract to present at a meeting, and it can give you a template. Or you're trying to create a script or create a travel itinerary. And finally, number 7 is to refresh memory and test. There might be things like hallucinations due to a couple of factors. 1, LLMs run on something called tokens, and depending on your account, you might not have enough. Also, the length of an input might affect the results. So sometimes it's helpful just to say refresh the memory, or to use personalized research assistants like Notebook LM, which allow you to implement your own sources inside. Now, we use these tips every day, but even the CEOs know that no one knows how the technology really works. So hopefully they're helpful for you too. What's next? The rise of personal software engineers and LLMs in the form of agents. Now, agents are simply multiple LLMs working together to accomplish a task, and this is something that is especially growing and being presented to optimize in the workforce. There's a lot of information to keep up with, and it might feel a bit overwhelming. But this is a great time to settle in and learn the tools, mostly because a lot of the primitives are here to stay.
And the big part of that is simply the lack of training data. Without better training data, it's not possible to raise up the bar in terms of what the models can achieve.
My feeling is that it's not going to change dramatically in 5 years, similarly to how self-driving cars have not changed dramatically
Because another myth about AI is that AI is kind of like super intelligent or infallible. And the thing is, like, a lot of the problems we will see with AI today are due to that the systems are not robust enough to deal in terms, for example, for computer vision and facial recognition, and they see in terms of statistics. So when a computer say that this person is that person, for example, in a security camera, that's a probability.
Because at the end of the day, eventually face a problem that AI can solve for you and that you will have to delve into yourself.
You have to also to be able to recognize when it does something wrong. And this requires the same level of skills that you need now.
It helps more experienced people more. And you probably guys have seen it and have read about this. If you're less experienced, you have less idea about what it is you're doing and less ability to validate what it is the Copilot or GPT told you to do.
You have to learn the tools and you have to know when to use them and when to avoid them. Know where to apply them, know where they can save you time and where they will waste your time.
I don't expect things to change drastically, but I expect things to sort of get better and better. Certain aspects of what we do get more and more automated.
It would be stupid for someone to not learn what AI tools can do for you.
Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please subscribe and join us next week where we take an exciting look at how visuals are continuing to transform the musical landscape.